warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Nabila Bitadnuddin. For our group introduction, the evaluation of free surface of a sea, stream, lake or river relate to a defined vertical datum is known as water level. A water level indicator is a system that sends data to a control plane to show if a body of water has high or low water level. Some water level indicators detect water level using a mix of portable sensor and fluid switch in a variety of systems, including water tanks, pump, and swimming pool. A water level controller primary role is to manage water flow and improve system performance. For our group project, we will build a water level system using Arduino and water sensor with 3 levels that consists of inside a tank, with the help of 3 LED to indicate that the water tank is full. Our project objective: first, using Arduino software, design and create a water level system. Second, to study the many types of components in their function. Lastly, to develop an Arduino Mega.
Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will continue for the learning outcome. So, first, the student should be able using the Arduino software and making the design and create the water level system. The second, students should be able to get the knowledge and study of many different types of their component and function. And the third is the student should be able to produce the Arduino Mega based water level system and its connection with other device. Now we are continue for the theory. For the theory, the water level sensor is a device that can detect excessively levels of water which is in height or low in a fixed container. It is classified into two types based on the method of measuring liquid level contact water level, which is contact type and non-contact type. The contact measurement is an input type of water level transmitter that can convert the height of liquid level into electrical signal for output. It is currently a common water level transmitter that being used for nowadays. The water sensor was designed to detect the water in order to use it for monitoring rain, water level in container, leaking of liquid, and other else. There are also many types of water sensor and functioning. For example, like optical water level sensor, capacitance liquid level sensor, float water level sensor, and many more. A flood, leaking water, or rain, all of this can be detected by making the connection between water sensor and Arduino system. From that, the system can detect the level, presence, volume, or absence of water. The system gives human to be more alert for any trouble that came from the water. The output of water level sensor is proportional to the resistance of water that being produced, resulting in a voltage proportional to resistance. The sensor need to be calibrated for specific of water that can be used in order to provide reliable data. It was priority to beginning the project before it can save the data in the sensor. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
First, connect the jumper wire from the sensor to the Arduino Mega board. Next, connect the blue, yellow and red LED to the negative pin on the breadboard. Lastly, connect the jumper wire from the breadboard to the Arduino Mega board in order to connect the LED to the system.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arif Bezanal and today I'm going to talk about data analysis and result. So here are three color which are red, yellow and green. For the red color, it will turn red when the water level sensor or the sensor were in the water about 100 to 500 millimeter. But if we go more than that, which is further than that, 501 to 600, the LED will change to yellow, and more than that, 600, which is 601 to 700, the green LED will light up. Shows that the level of water sensor submerged fully in the water. And here are the coding for our water level sensor. Without this coding, our experiment or our project will not succeed. So here are the serial results for our water level sensor experiment. So-called water level sensor. So what it is? So it's operate according to the depth of the water. The diagram shows how the component will assemble and how it will function. The Arduino Mega. It operates according to the depth of water with 3 LEDs lighting up, which is green, yellow and red. Lighting up one by one depending on the depth of water. So the prototype is intended to investigate the use of a water level sensor in the industry. When the water begins to fill the overhead water tank, the red LED glows. When the level reaches the mid level of the overhead water tank, the yellow LED glows, and finally the green glows, indicating that the tank has reached its limits. So about discussion, calibration of system, the water level sensor may be sensitive. The result is depending based on the type of water our sensor emit when it is totally dry, somewhat submerged in water, and completely submerged in water using the diagram. So in the serial monitor, for example, when the sensor is dry, the value is 0. When it is partially submerged in water, the value is 520. And when it is completely submerged in water, the value is 320. It is conceivable that some trial and error will be required for this test. We may use this measure as a threshold to trigger an action after we have a good handle on them. So system design, the Arduino Mega microcontroller was used in this project to imitate the flow of signal in the water level system. It can be empowered with an AC or DC, the AC to DC adapter or battery to use it. Accidentally, electrical discharge may not occur because it comes with a plastic base plate to protect it. The green light shows that the water is dry, the yellow light indicates that the sensor is partially submerged, and the red light indicates that the sensor is entirely submerged according to the experimental setup. After uploading all the codes to the Arduino Uno, the delay timing change will be saved and shown by simple connecting the power source. It is simple to convert the water level to an analog signal, and the output analog value may then be directly used in the program function to generate the water level alarm function.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Ashrayu binti Muhammad Asnawi. My metric number is 8190105. As a conclusion, this is a straightforward prototype of a water level sensor that may be constructed in the house. This project is the solution to assist the user indicate the water level in a reservoir or into a water tank. Additionally, within the scope of this project, we will learn about the inner workings of Arduino as well as its hardware and software capabilities, its application and about the locations where it is being used at the present time. Other than that, we have gained an understanding of how to create the code for Arduino in the IDE software that is specially designed for it. As we can see, there are no limits to how much we can learn or how many new ideas that may be generated while utilizing an Arduino. It also has its own unique qualities despite its drawbacks. It is a very useful instructional resource that can be used to a variety of applications. So, that's all